What's up, YouTube? How's it going? Hope you're doing well, and welcome back to another episode of Motortown. And not really sure what we're going to be doing in this episode. I know what I would like to do, but you know how it is. We're just kind of going to run into some things and see what happens. So what I would like to do is, at least at the northern part of the town, or island, the main island, where I have some AI routes running, the intention is to build a small depot. Come on. So I need to go buy the plans for that. I'm in the wrecker because, well, sorry, I'm not waiting. But there's a rescue job right down the road here where I have to go pick up the plans anyway, so I figured, what the heck, it's on the way. We can investigate and see if it's worth saving. I'm sure it's worth it, but if I could do it appropriately or make the most of it, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what else there is. I think maybe we'll do a car delivery job. I haven't done that in a while. Get the old Titan out and the Lomax, load up some vehicles, take it on a long ride. Who knows? We'll see. I do want to try the grain again, or the, I guess, seeds. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. That ought to be interesting. So we'll duck in here. But I do want to try that again. And maybe take the tanker down there with some fuel. There we go. Maybe take that down with fuel. And let's see how that works out. So, I should be able to just pull this over on its side. Theoretically. But we know how my theories tend to happen. So, let's see what we could do here. Well, first off, let's put on our little hazard lights there. Alright, and I'm going to keep the winch low because that will help pull it over. So, do that. Shut her down because I don't need gas for this part. Oh, I don't want the controller. Hook, and let's see. Right there should do. Now, it may not pull over the actual truck. Kick those out. Now I want the controller. See what it does. Ooh, that's very heavy. Very heavy. Okay. I didn't mean to go into first person, but while I'm here, I'm gonna suck that down to the floor. Drop that. We'll get this controller out again. And what I'm gonna do is we'll hop in, push the brake in. See if that helps. Well. It's like it's wanting to. Great start to the video, right? Yeah, it's definitely still attached. So this is, I think, in my opinion, something that the what's it called would be way better for. The rotator? Yeah, I think the rotator is really a better vehicle for this. Again, still haven't used it. Why do I keep grabbing the controller? Try pulling it from there. Put it in 4 lock. Nope. I may not be able to save this, guys. This may be a bust. The only way I could think of is maybe if I release the trailer from that. Because it does seem like it's still hooked. I think I can get to it. No trailer is hooked. Okay, well, then let's do this. Okay, one problem down. And what we'll do is just pull it up just a tad. Alright, so put down, cut cable. Now, I don't even think I need to move it. I just do it from here. Should be able to, like, yank it over, maybe? I mean, yeah, it's gonna cause a little bit of damage. Oh, it's still moving. I don't know what camera angle this is. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna do that and thought it would let me hook the trailer, but I guess not. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't want to do that. Whoops. Cut cable. Alright, there you go. Now it dropped. So now it's hooked. Gotta get out of that off camera view. Alright. We'll line this up. Tilt down. Raise that boom up a little bit so we can clear the ground. Oh. There we go. We'll try that for now, just to get out of here and get to some flat ground. Just throw it in second. How much cargo damage? 10%. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't skyrocket. Get out of four-wheel drive. You'd think he would wait to go. Okay. Now, just to be safe. All right, the front wheels are off the ground. Just a little bit more, and we should be okay. All right. Whoop. All right, that camera angle continues to be terrible, so we're gonna try to get out in front of this dory. And what was it, a mile and a half? So not very far. Still only 10% damage, so we should be good. And I mean, considering how it bounced around, trying to flip it over, 10% isn't bad. We should get a decent little chunk of money. As long as I go slow, this should be okay. I think this has taken me all the way to that bus depot, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we'll find out. So, yeah, I would like to, after this, we'll head back in that direction. I want to get the plans for a small depot and put it up there in the Northern Islands so I can at least start working on that. And then, like I said, maybe we'll do some card deliveries. I haven't done that. Or, if not card deliveries, then maybe, we'll get some sunflower seeds or something. I'm not 100% sure yet, but just an idea. You never know, because then I may come across something else and go, ooh, squirrel, and then change my mind. So I don't really plan these. I try to have like a basic idea layout for what I want to do, but you know, Murphy's Law has continuously destroyed my plans over and over again when it comes to this game and what I want to do, so, which is fine. It does make it interesting when it's unplanned because you're getting my honest reaction to a lot of stuff, and I just kind of have to figure it out on the fly as I go. So that's not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good at all. Overshot that terribly. That was really bad. Man, I don't think they changed anything. I just really feel like I'm overdriving stuff or something. Or something may have changed. I don't know. Because I feel like in the past I've been able to take that a little bit quicker. But I guess I'm not really doing an apples to apples comparison depending on what I'm dragging in there. This is a tractor trailer with a trailer attached. So, all right. Yeah. Really working those brakes with this thing because this is some heavy stuff. Take these very, very wide corners. Oh, all right. So 11,000. Oh, and there's the other one. 13,000 for the second one. Okay. I mean, took 20 grand. That's not terrible. That's pretty good pay. It's almost got me to 900, which is kind of crazy. All right, guys. So like I said, I'm going to go over to that vendor, pick up the blueprints, and then we'll head over to the north part of the island so I can make my purchase and show you exactly where I'm talking about building. So I will be right back. All right, guys. Let's go in here, grab the blueprints. There you go. All right, so before I completely spin this around, I'll show you. I'm thinking, where did I say? Right here? It should fit there just because I have plenty of routes going back and forth, and you can take this little loop if I need to send anything here. You know what I mean? I can have it come down, go here, hit here, etc., etc. So, because I have containers, I have a couple borers running, as you can see. So that should work. So we'll double check, but that's where I'm headed. So, you know the drill. Man, my shifter has been acting up. It's been doing it for a while. My Moza shifter, it's like it won't register when I shift into a certain gear. Like I have to wiggle it, and it's a known problem. As much as I love Moza products, this HGP shifter, I believe is what it's called, it's just one of those things, and the only way for me to fix it, so they say, is you basically have to replace the wires underneath. that are inside, and you send it off to the manufacturer, and they'll do it, but it seems to be a reoccurring issue even when they do that. Why is it telling me to go backwards? Is there an easier way to do this? Oh, yeah, I guess I could. Well, you know what? On the way, I guess I could check these things. Knock that out. Make some money. So we'll do that. So apparently, yeah, it's a common issue. And then from what I've looked up and researched, it's just like it's going to happen again regardless. So, you know, I reached out to their support. Their support has gotten better, but it was notoriously bad. And they, you know, they said like, oh yeah, you could send it to us and it'll take so many weeks and we'll send it back. And that's a real pain to unscrew it and do it all and then not have a shifter for a while, because I really like to use, I don't want to use, I could use paddle, you know what I mean, with my other steering wheel and stuff. It's just a pain because I like the H pattern and I don't want to have to go through all that for a shifter that shouldn't do that. So, I don't know. I may just possibly find a replacement. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. And then I guess I don't know what I'll do with that. Chuck it in the box. And leave it in the closet? I don't know. That's what sucks about this stuff, man. It's so expensive. And it really shouldn't have to do it. And it's a really nicely built shifter, too. It just sucks that that happens. So, and I don't know, something about the wires underneath where they lose connection. So it sucks. And I've opened it up before, and it doesn't look like it's frayed or broken or anything like that, so I don't really know. Let's look at what this is and where it's going. It's like a... Okay. While I'm here, we'll hop out. It's going the opposite way, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want to do that. I bet you everything here would be going that way except that. So. And I could be wrong about that too. So. We will leave that there for another day. Maybe the rollback would be a better option to grab that. So see, I already have it in first right now. Now, see how I've just registered it? And it's because I pulled it back a little bit, and then it's like the sensor kicked in. It's like, oh, okay, it's where it needs to be. So, very strange. I don't have a problem with any other... Are you stopping? Okay. Don't have a problem with any other Moza gear or anything like that I use. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form, nor would I even really want to be. Nothing against them, I just don't... I don't know. I'm too honest to be sponsored by somebody, I guess. But anyway, everything else of theirs is pretty awesome. So pretty cool. But a lot of this stuff is getting very pricey. Everything's getting pricey. Freaking bread, milk, meat, life things. It's getting pricey. So the unnecessary things are getting even worse. But that's why we play video games. To forget the insanity of the world. Alright, let's see what we have going on here. Are we just missing a wheel? No? He's just kind of off the road, huh? Let's do some investigating. Nope. No wheels down, nothing. And where are we taking this bad boy? Basically where we need to go, so that's perfect. Okay. Clearance in the back. This is easy. Okay. Just do 4 high. I don't think I need to be in anything else right now. Hook out. Hook in. Boom up. Let's see how much clearance. Yeah, it should be okay. The only issue I see are those rocks squeezing through there. Now, unless there's like a road, there's that dirt road. That might be open over there. Looks like there's somewhat of an opening, so we're gonna try to go that way. So 0% cargo damage, as long as I take it easy. Oh. I didn't know this was a drop off here. Nice and slow. Keeping the camera, you gotta keep the camera angle kinda high so you don't hit any rocks. But this is a perfect little exit to bring this out. Alright, and now that we are on level, I can go back to 2-wheel drive. Should be good. This thing's not very heavy at all, so nice and easy little save. And I'm pretty sure these missions help with my wrecker level. I know there's obviously a difference between like a regular towing job versus a wrecker saving job, which I honestly think they should be the same. Who am I? On a side note, too, in case anybody didn't see it, I did release a new series on the channel that I wanted to mention in case you're just a normal fan of Motortown. I started Beam NG Career Mode, Episode 1, and it went interesting, we'll put it that way, if you look at the thumbnail. It's a fun game. It takes a lot to get used to, I think. And I did it on a controller because I didn't want to have to deal with the settings of my wheel and all that stuff. From the start, I just figured I'd give it a shot. And it was fun. You could do delivery jobs. It seems like it's trying to copy a lot of things from Motortown. So I know there's semi-trucks on there. Whoa. Oh yeah, I remember that one from another episode. We'll have to come back. But yeah, so, you know, if you guys are interested in that, I know I did a poll a while ago, and I feel like that won the poll. It was that and like American Truck Simulator were pretty neck and neck, but Beam NG won out. So if you like that stuff, Maybe you didn't see the video, but it's out there. Should be recommended at the end of this video, or I'll make a playlist in case, you know, you want to see it. Depending on how well the videos do, because I'll probably do like a handful of them, will depend on if the series continues. I don't want to make a bunch of videos if people don't want to watch them. That's kind of how the rules are. I don't want to wait. I have very limited time, and I would rather make videos on content that I know for a fact people are liking. And it seems like a lot of people like the Motortown stuff, so why break something that's not broken, right? So, but I just wanted to throw it out there. No obligation. I would rather you not watch it if you don't like it, because then I don't have to play it in the recording sense. I can just play it on my own time, and there you go. 13K for that. That's pretty good for that simple. And I'm up to 171 in my status. So keep making progress. Tilt down, unhook, and tilt down. Whoops. Ouch. Well, we're just gonna Bob Ross that and say a happy little accident there, and it is what it is. So, okay. So that is right across the street. So, okay, it's right there. So what I'll do, you know what? I'm just gonna park this right here. No sense in bringing it over there. Oh, I hope that fits. That is not going to fit there. As you can see. As you can see. So, change of plans. I know there's a map telling me where I can do this. So that's a 20 by 20. 30 by 30 might fit. It's 50 by 50. And that's essentially the same, because you can go the same kind of little route there. So maybe we'll go over there. I'll try that. So that's where we shall go. Okay. Yeah, it's a much bigger lot. So this should work. It's on the corner here. Not really a lot of traffic. Just gonna pull this right here. Let's see, build. Oh. Dummy. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay. All right, fine. Fine. There you go. Thank God I got all that money, right? All right. Cool. Oh, and I got this spilling out into the road. Now, the neighbors might not be too happy about some type of industrial thing there, but you know what? I'm going to put probably a little house right here as well, because, or maybe even a large warehouse. Who knows? It's a decent sized amount of property. Because if you go to build, look at all this extra I have. I can do all kinds of things in here. So, I don't think a big warehouse would fit, but I could still do like a small house. I need something up here anyway. I don't really have anything. I know I could technically now spawn here, but, you know, just for, I guess, role-playing instances. So there you go. So now I can start working on this. That'll be fun. Right? Maybe. Who knows? I feel like we're making some progress. Let's see. I did see... I could probably get this Pulio over here. Yeah, I guess while we're here, let's go check that out. No, it's just literally like out in the middle of the road. Okay, so we're gonna do this the very rare and smart way. Not really sure why it would be broken down the middle of the road like that and then considered like flipped over, but double check. It's got all its wheels. Okay, cool. Shouldn't be an issue then, so we'll tilt down. Can we hook from there? Oh, look at that. See, hook in. Tilt up. There you go. Booms up enough. Yeah, we should be solid. Where are we taking this thing? Right down the road. Just take a U-turn here. Cool. All right. Ooh, it does have a flat tire. Well, which one is flat? That one. Okay. Well, that makes more sense why it was just sitting there. Alright, so now that we know that, I'll just go around. Yeah, just go around and then I'll pick it up from the rear. There we go. Hook in. There we go. Perfect. See, that's cool. I'm glad that it had a puncture. 'Cause you don't really see those a lot anymore. Or at all. This actually works out because now I don't have to go the long way or flip around or whatever. So, alright, that works. Dude, that easy 10K, man. Well, I mean, what was that? All 2 seconds? Pretty freaking awesome. Pretty awesome. We're right here, guys. We might as well go pick up that other little hatchback car that we saw. I think it's, they said it was a Neo or something. Now, for something that small, I would say, if I had to guess, 5-6 grand is my guess. And I'm gonna... This should be okay to grab it from the front, but I do have to check the tires. There we go. That should be enough. Parking brake on. Now let's actually inspect it with the, not just looking at it like a dummy. So there you go. Yep, no tire puncture. Should be good. There should be enough clearance from the back. As long as we drive slow. Yep, 0 cargo damage, and I'm assuming we are going... Yeah, right back where we were. So I can literally just turn this way. Tilt this down. Alright, so I guessed right. I told you about like 6 grand. 0 body damage, something small, very close, so that's about average. And I mean, I think there's one more over here that I saw. Yeah, Stella. So I guess we might as well just knock that out, right? I mean, I know this is turning into a completely Wrecker saving mission or episode, but we're getting a lot of quick jobs in. Doing some pretty good work and making some decent money in the process. So it's like a win-win. Is this the same kind of vehicle? Yeah, it's like a little hatch. So before I figure out how I want to hook up to it, I'm gonna hop out really quick and just check the tires. Tire wear, tire wear, tire wear, and I'm assuming we're going where we just, yeah, same spot. It would make more sense to tow this thing from the front. Alright, so let's see, line it up here. That should be good. Hook should already be in. Yep. And I'll just tilt it up just enough. Get that front off the ground a little bit. And yeah, there's a little bit of clearance. Actually, what I can do. I only need this off the ground just enough. So it should be good. And as long as you take it slow, this should not run into any issues. The bumps, dips. That's one thing you got to account for, and that's kind of why one reason I do love this game is, you know, how fast you're going, right? The suspension, everything has its own individual suspension, so you hit a bump, the car bottoms out, and then you're causing damage to it. So, which, you know, and for as much as this thing is not technically a simulator, it's pretty very realistic when it comes to a lot of that stuff. So let's see. There's my original truck doing its thing before I even had colors. I gotta get that painted up soon. See, so that was a little bit further away. Same kind of vehicle. 7,000. So, a little bit extra. Alright guys, well I think that is going to do it for this episode. We got a lot of quick little Wrecker missions in. That first one was kind of a doozy and gave me some trouble. We bought some property. Just something kind of quick to the point and getting me back into the roll of things. Hopefully update comes out soon and they'll let me buy some other trailers and do some stuff. Like I said, I don't pre-plan these. I know I'll talk about like my ideas. Then depending on how long the videos are running, plus editing, you got to take all that into consideration. I don't want to make stuff too long either. So, but in any event, thank you guys for watching. Always appreciate it. If you like the video, please hit the like button, comment down below. I love your thoughts, especially your input, ideas, tips and tricks. I greatly rely on the tips because, again, you know me, I either am making mistakes or I don't know what I'm doing. It's probably a combination of the two. And if you dislike the video, let me know that by hitting the dislike button as well. Like I said, I like to tailor this stuff and switch it up as I go and do different things all the time. So again, appreciate you all. Thanks for checking out the video. Subscribe if you're new here and you like what you saw and you want to see more, and I'll catch you at the next one.